Hi traders, as you may already noticed, I started a series where I am showing you the best trend trading indicators, and so far the MFI, the ADX and the Awesome Oscillator were the subjects, and in today's video I am going to show you a full strategy that I coded in MT5 and tested it. And what's important is that I intentionally didn't optimize it at all, because I wanted to see if just the ADX plus the Awesome Oscillator could work together, just these two indicators, and how they would trade in a real market situation. This is the reason I didn't optimize the strategy. I just put it in completely just random pairs, random period. I was surprised how good these two indicator did when I tested them as an algorithm or random markets. Of course, I don't recommend to use just these two indicator, but even if you are using just these two indicator this way, it is likely that you are going to lose much less than with a random scalping strategy or scalping robot. Let's start. Our strategy is the following. We have an Awesome Oscillator and we have an ADX with a 100 period. It is the same, the period is the same for buy and sell trades. We make sure that we have some kind of a reverse or some kind of a potential trend. It is absolutely your task, your style when you are closing your trade. Here in this algorithmic strategy, I use a very simple method, and this was the average true range, the ATR indicator with a 14 period, and I multiplied it by 6. This is my stop loss, and take profit is based on the stop loss in percent, so my take profit is 600%, so 6 times the stop loss. I also used a dynamic exit, which is very simple. If the stop loss or take profit doesn't get hit, the algorithm, the strategy can close a buy trade, open a sell trade when the ADX is above 20, and if the Awesome Oscillator is crossing below 0, so not above 0 but below 0. And this is the strategy. And for the dynamic exit, you are using the same exact rule as with the buy signals and buy like the long trades. And when the ADX is crossing below 10, you close the trade if the stop loss or take profit didn't get hit. It is pretty simple. Now I want to show you the algorithm that I coded and how it did on random data with this basically non-optimized strategy. Just in the beginning, I want to tell you, don't wait for a perfect chart, because this is a real strategy and it is not a martingale scalper where you can see these beautiful charts, but in reality you are not going to make any money. In fact, you are going to lose all of your money, because those are just over-optimized, basically bullshit algorithms. I want to show you how these two indicators can work together even without much of an optimization. And as you can see, there are some room for improvement, because here we could have a better place to close the trade here as well, but it is not bad at all, because let's see, our win rate is for some reason 100%. It is actually pretty shocking. Let's see. So it seems like it didn't make many trades. If you are using it on multiple currencies, that is always my personal recommendation, to diversify your portfolio, because that is the way to trade. You can have a solid strategy, and I recommend to add more indicators to this strategy, more advanced logic for the exit signals. It is just a simple strategy where I'm showcasing these two indicators together. Let's see how it does on the 5-minute chart. I don't wait for any good result on the 5-minute chart, because this is pretty good. I didn't expect this, actually. We have a pretty good largest profit trade to largest loss trade ratio. We have 5% drawdown, 2.5 profit factor, sharp ratio, 7 sharp ratio. Not bad. Let's see some trades. Oh, this is a nice trade. Yeah, so the dynamic exit is also working pretty good, as I see. Let's see it on another currency pair. I don't know, like NZUSD, some random currency pairs, because that is the way to go if you just want to test a strategy for the first time on random data. Yeah, it doesn't make any trade on the 1-hour chart on NZUSD, because it has a pretty solid strategy, so it doesn't blow the account by taking too many trades or unnecessary trades. Let's see the 5-minute chart. So far so good. So far so good. Yeah, it is. I don't know what will happen, but yeah, it is pretty good. Even on another completely random currency pair, it did pretty good, and with the great largest profit trade to largest loss trade ratio, and the great sharp ratio and profit factor. So in my opinion, this strategy definitely has potential. And if you are interested in more of these simple strategies for this series, just let me know. I just want to test it on a completely random currency, just to see how robust it is, because now I am interested. And let's see if it even takes trades. Maybe not, or maybe it is going to be very bad. Yeah, so on this currency pair, it is not doing very good on the 5-minute chart. And this is the reason why you should always test your strategies on multiple currency pairs before you optimize them, because based on my personal experience, when you do this, you can avoid many losing trades and losing streaks, because you are going to know which currencies your strategy is working good, and which currencies it is somehow just not compatible with. So for example, with this it is not compatible, and I won't be making any set files for this. Even though I could optimize a good set file, I won't do this, because it is just too bad to begin with. But let's just try out one more. What about gold? Let's see a gold. It is kind of crazy that I'm testing this poor 2-indicator strategy on this many levels, but let's see. It is the 1-hour chart, and it looks great. I guess it is going to have a great largest profit trade to loss trade ratio, a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio overall, and I want to just test it on like 15-minute chart, just to see how it is working on a slightly lower time frame. It is great. Wow, I didn't test it beforehand, before the video, because I didn't have the time for it. But it seems like this pair, this combination, no, it is a killer combination, because you don't know how many times you have to optimize an EA to achieve these results. Of course, it is just 2 years, but still, in my opinion, I am going to make a video series just about this strategy and the development of this strategy, and how you can improve a strategy like this. Because as you can see, even on this random time frame on gold, it had a great win rate, a good largest profit trade to loss trade ratio, and overall a pretty good ratio of the total profit, which is 60%, and the drawdown, which is just 16%. If you are interested in more of these types of videos, where I am coding a simple strategy and then I am testing it in MT5 and showing you the exact strategy so you can use it, just let me know in the comments, because if you like it, I am going to make more of these types of videos. Ciao.